Well, hello everybody. Again, we're here at the Darkness, and I just thought, hey, I'm here in the Darkness gift store, and we would make another video because I kind of want to like go over a little bit better what I was talking about in our last video. And look at Pennywise right there. And so what do we want to talk about today? We want to continue our conversation about lists. That's why I have my glasses, because I'm getting older so I can see. Okay, and we're going to talk about a little bit about the future of haunting, how to improve your business. Now, let me show you a couple things that we've recently added. I gotta turn the lights on to do that. But check this out. It's pretty cool. See the Beetlejuice character? He's brand new. Now, he's not gonna stay there. And look at the Michael Jackson as he's morphing into a werewolf from Thriller. And look, I got some new autographs. I got the Terrifier. I got the director, signed it. And I've got Kevin Bacon. Not Kevin Bacon. Kevin Dillon from Entourage. And he was also in a horror movie called The Blob. And he says, "Victory!" One of my favorite TV shows. At the very end, he says, "Victory." And I got the original Michael Myers autograph. Signed right there. I think that's an important one. But I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to listen to all that music. So there, it goes off. But I have started to collect like full-size monsters. Okay, and why? Because I currently have plans to rip that whole side of the building off, fill in the wedge, and then I'm going to take half of this space right here and incorporate it into the year-round escape room business. That's the plan. And so basically, all of these characters, including this electric chair and some other animations, some monsters up there, they're all over the place. They would go into a monster museum that I'm building, or that I plan to build, that's going to be a new exit. And it's not going to just be a monster museum. It's going to be like a monster museum with like a pumpkin display. And it's also going to be some animatronics, and scare some people. Is this thing working? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. But we got a lot of projects going on here. We're trying to get air conditioning turned on to this whole section because I'm going to need air conditioning. We put a brand new air conditioner unit on the roof. It's going to take a while to get all this done, so it's a process. So also, if you look around at our gift store, you'll see it's quite the disaster. And so as you get new stuff in, as you can see right here, these are leather face masks. Okay, and there's another box. I don't know what's inside. And here are some hats. And there's some more hats, and that's for that one character, Jeepers Creepers. So that's what's going on as of right now. So we're going to try and start getting this gift store set up and ready to go for the Halloween season. When you're trying to get your haunted house open for the season, you got to start knocking things off the list, okay? You always want to pick the low-hanging fruit, okay? The easiest things to do, the fastest things to do. So they're just out of your way, off your list, done. Now, I will tell you that when we remove TerraVisions, you see that nook right there? And then see there's another nook right there. The new gift store will go from where that wall is all the way back to there. So we'll probably add about 300-400 more square feet to this gift store, and it won't seem as cramped, and it will function better and allow us to put a lot more product in here. So one of the things I want to do is I want this gift store to be connected to the year-round escape room business. I see the end of that wall. That wall would be gone, and you're going to be able to essentially walk right in here, okay? And eventually what's going to happen is there'll be a pinball room. There won't be any pinballs in here. Everywhere I'm standing right here, probably from like right here over, will be part of the new escape room business. And the museum will be kind of where this trunk is coming out, and you'll come into this room about right here. So everything over there will be photo op city. We'll still have our 5-minute escape. We'll still have our escape room. And then from there over will be all year-round business. But here's the thing. We want to open our horror retail store, or at least we want to try, and we want people, and so this part right here will become part of the year-round business, which will open up the possibility that you could go into this store, which you see will be literally twice, almost not twice as big, but it'll be like 30-40% bigger. And then you know what we can add in here? A bunch of 1980s. We could add Back to the Future stuff, Goonies. We could add Marvel, Star Wars, whatever. You get all this stuff from the same vendors, believe it or not. So we want to have the ability, even if it's only one day a week, to open it up. And so that's our goal. That's what we want to do. And by the way, we're working right now on trying to get our haunts open for the 2024 haunt season. So today, I spent a big chunk of time doing just that, making lists. Now, but check this out. This is pretty cool. Look at that t-shirt design right there. That's going to be pretty cool. So right now, I'm going to put my glasses on, and let's kind of go over this list together and see what we need to do to get open. One of the things is to set up the gift store here. Why isn't that focusing? That's weird. Is it just my glasses? I don't know. But let's talk about this. Let's see. There we go. That's in focus. At least I thought it was. No, it's not in focus. What's wrong with this damn thing? So, it says focus cancel. Let me see if I can do it manually. Look at that. What a nightmare. Alright, either way. Let's look at this list here. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to kind of sort of go through this thing. And we're going to talk about all the stuff that we need to get done to get open for this haunted house season. While this video is extremely blurry. Now, by the way, I do want to say that everybody should watch the video of when I went to Fay Ray's cemetery site, her final resting place, because it's actually kind of funny because I got attacked by a duck. A duck actually bit me like 3 or 4 times. I'm not making this up. This actually happened. All right. Let's look at this list. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I made a list for myself. I made a list for our whole team. Now, one of the things I did was I made a list for our whole team on my iPad, and then I emailed it to myself. I work better when I think more clearly when I'm in front of my computer. So one of the things you'll notice about this list is you'll see it says Creepy World, Monster Mansion list. That's the new haunt. And then let's turn the page. And you see where it says Limp, Blacklight Attractions. Whoops. And then somewhere it says The Darkness. I don't know where, but it does. Sorry for the bad video. But let's look at this thing here for a second. We need to remove the facade and help install the new facade. The Monster Mansion needs sound and lighting. Animations, wires need to be secured. Props aren't secured. Repair roof in Monster Mansion. It has a hole in it. We need to set up the fog in that attraction. We need to hang new banners in the Selfie Museum. We're getting banners made for the interior, and they're really going to be really cool. And they're on my phone. I can show them to you. But they're going to have like little things you can read about different monsters. We got to install the flags in the parking lot, put out the big photo ops, build out the 5-minute escape room. That's one of the reasons why I came up here, because I need to see, it's going to be similar to this one. Build the interior rails in the Monster Mansion, install a zombie archway. Honestly, I would like to install this in darkness if I can figure out where. We have to clean the side lot, cut the weeds, fix the tractors. Now, you know, this says test the tractors. We need to know if they work. Okay, that's very important. Don't find that out at the last minute. We have a hayride. We got to find out if our tractors are running. Remove the bad hay in the pumpkin patch, replace with new, set up all the props in the pumpkin patch, set up the lighting effects in the pumpkin, including inflatables, build a platform for the ghoul band, because we're going to have that as like a central attraction. Prior to taking the ghoul band, we need to wrap it. So we're waiting on that artwork, by the way. Look at this list. Look how long it is. Should we go over the whole thing? But it says tarp animations, put out all the props on the hayride, move bed animation into hospital, into trailer, throw away the old bed, go through trailer haunt, check all the props, da 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 da. The list goes on and on and on. Okay, move the Slayer to Creepy World the day the facade is being installed. As you can see, the Creepy World list is just astronomical. Order makeup. That's something we need to do right now. We need to fire retard the entire place. And guess what we found out? By making this list. We made this list. My son Riley was able to go check the fire retardant and found out we didn't have any. So we just ordered a 55-gallon drum of fire retardant, and this is why you need to make these lists like now. Okay, you have July, August, part of September to get this done. You need to make these lists, and you need to find out, what do you not have, what do you have. And then, as you can see, we made a list here for a limp. Let's look at it. Move the ticket booth trailer, check the lights down the alley, hire not, okay, install new animations and take them down there. That's, we talked about that. Clear the mold at the end of the summer. At the end of the humidity creates mold down there. We have to kill it. We have to fire retard the entire place. Place the fire extinguisher placements down there. And that's after we take them all out. So every single year, we take the fire extinguishers out, and we get them recharged. Now, you know, that's a BOCA violation if you don't do that. Is it blurry again? Yes, it is. I don't know why. And that's a BOCA violation. So every year you have to collect all your fire extinguishers and you need them replaced. Don't wait till the last minute. Do it now. Walk through the entire place. We need to check everything. We need to sweep the floors. We need to go into every scare box, because you could have a rogue person screwed something to the walls poking through now. It could tear somebody's eye out. You got to check everything. Reinstall the squeeze wall at the lamp. Remove anything that doesn't belong. So there could be a ladder, it could be anything, something that was removed but wasn't taken out. And the same thing applies to the darkness. And so, but let's look at the darkness list here right quick. It says, hang all the warning signs outside. This is a big thing. We need to get new ticket signs, because, you know, you change your ticketing prices. You got to update those. Sweep the darkness, entire building, check for screws. We want to walk through the whole entire attraction. We want to set up the gift store, which is where I'm at right now. We need to call on a replacement air compressor. I think we need another air compressor, or at least to get a bigger one. So we're going to look into that. Fire retard the entire place again. Place the fire extinguisher. Start after removing them, getting them cut. We need to cut the grass. We have some grass here. Order makeup. remove anything that doesn't belong, organize the actors room area. Now there's a few other things we need to do, but we're not going to start them until we get past 4th of July, like starting to reach out to actors by text, inviting them to our events. And then we have a list here for blacklight attractions, and we won't even go into that. So what I'm looking at is a document. Now I also have a list just for myself. Let's go over a little bit of that. You know, order makeup, shoot video promos, which I'm doing today. Mass text actors, clients, get signs and ticketing made, start printing the t-shirts, set up my ticketing. So that's a good point. You want to start setting your ticketing up now. We're hoping to have it up and running. This was in my last video. I talked about engaging with the customers, and we've been doing that so that when we do start to announce that tickets are on sale, you know, people will be, hopefully we'll see a bigger reaction. We need to order porta potties. We need to reserve air compressors. We started doing that today. One of the things I did, when you're renting something, you can send them your calendar that you've made to show them when you're going to be open. Sent that today. We need to apply for the permit with the fire department. We did with the Jefferson County Building Division for Creepy World, but we haven't done the fire department. And this is, you know, find a food stand, you know, blah blah blah, some other odds and ends that need to be done, and that's what it takes. That's what it's always going to take. Now here's my suggestion: is you take this list right here and you grab a box, package of highlighter pens, and you can assign different people who work for you a color, and you could let them highlight the different things on the list that they're going to do, and then as they do them, they can cross them off. Now you will have a master list, so you can always go back and check and make sure everything's done correctly, but highlight everything on here that, you know, somebody's going to do, and so hey, they're taking responsibility for that. I always recommend that you attack the easiest stuff first, because right now you see this list is, you know, multiple pages. Okay, you tack all the easy stuff, you probably knock 70% of this out in 1 week. It makes you feel a lot better, makes you feel like you're getting somewhere, and that's my recommendation. So that's what I would do. So with all that being said, we're on it, and we're starting to get serious, and things are starting to feel like, you know, you're being pinched, you know, you're feeling a little pressure, and that's what we're feeling right at the moment. And so don't wait till the last minute. You know, I'll tell you another thing: you make sure all of your radios are charged, that you have enough radios. If you need more microphones or any of these kinds of things, that you purchase them, you get them done now. Don't wait. Make sure all these things are taken care of. Another thing that we're working on is figuring out who's going to run each haunt. You know, for every year you might have some changeovers, so we're having those conversations right now, and we're starting to give those people responsibilities on like what we need them to do. So that's kind of like the plan. That's what's happening. That's what we're working on, and we're going to try to make it happen. We have learned a lot about gift stores, so one of the things we will be doing is we will be opening a gift store at Creepy World this year, and we're hoping to make it bigger, and we're hoping to put more stuff in there. And so by doing that, we have to get inventory. So one of the things I did today, you want to know, one of the things I did today was I ordered more scream masks. I ordered 200 of them to be exact, because scream masks sell. They do. They sell. That's probably the most popular mask, that and Michael Myers. So we ordered those today. That's on order. And there's a few things that aren't on this list that were definitely not, they were skipped by me, like activating phones. If you activate phones or iPads. I'll be right down. I'll be down in 1 second. And so you can do that as well. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because we're about to go shoot some promo videos, and hopefully you got something out of this video. And if you want to know how we're making the Scarefest work, go follow us. I'm talking about our Instagram. Go follow us on Instagram at Scarefest, or TikTok at Darkness Haunted House. Lots of stuff to do, websites to update, promo videos to edit, so much to do. And we'll start right here.